Welcome to Legacy Finance. This channel is for people who want more than quick wins and flashy promises. We focus on long-term wealth, practical money decisions, and strategies that work in real life, not just on paper. For adults 35-55 who feel behind. If you are between 35 and 55 and you feel behind, you are not broken. You are not late in some cosmic sense. You are responding to a system that moved the goalposts while you were busy surviving. Most people in this age range did what they were told. They went to school. They worked. They paid bills. They raised kids. They helped parents. They tried to be responsible. Somewhere along the way, the story they were promised did not fully arrive. The savings feels thin. The energy feels divided. The clock feels loud. This plan is not about catching up overnight. It is about compounding from where you are, with the time, money, health, and attention you still control. It is not flashy. It is practical. It works because it respects reality. The core idea is simple. Small, well-placed actions done consistently over several years can still change your trajectory in meaningful ways. Even now, especially now. First, redefine what behind means. Feeling behind usually comes from comparison. Someone else has a bigger house. Someone else retired early. Someone else figured it out sooner. But behind relative to what exactly? Most comparisons are made against highlight reels, not real lives, or against an outdated timeline that assumed stable careers, cheap housing, and predictable markets. The more useful question is this: compared to your own realistic future, are you building momentum or standing still? Compounding does not require an early start. It requires direction and consistency. A person who starts at 40 and compounds for 25 years with intention often ends up in a stronger position than someone who started at 25 and drifted. So we stop measuring against other people. We measure against the version of you 5 years from now. The 3 forms of compounding that matter most. Most people think only about money. Money matters, but it is not the first lever. There are 3 forms of compounding that drive everything else: energy and health, skills and income leverage, capital and assets. They stack. If you ignore the first, the others struggle. If you work on all 3 together, progress accelerates. Part 1, energy is the base asset. At 35-55, energy becomes uneven. You cannot brute force your way through life the way you might have at 25. This is not a weakness, it is a signal to be more deliberate. The minimum effective health plan. This is not about optimization. It is about protecting your ability to show up. Focus on 4 things. Sleep. You do not need perfection. You need consistency. A regular bedtime within a 1-hour window most nights is enough to improve energy, mood, and decision-making. If you fix nothing else, fix sleep. Movement. 3 to 4 sessions per week. 30 to 45 minutes. Mostly boring. Walking, basic strength training, mobility work. The goal is to still feel capable at 60. You are not training for aesthetics, you are training for optionality. Food? Eat like someone who wants stable energy. Fewer spikes. More protein. More real meals. You do not need a diet identity. You need fewer decisions that leave you foggy at 3 p.m. stress boundaries. At this stage, unmanaged stress is a silent tax. This might mean fewer commitments, or saying no to one draining relationship, or turning off notifications after a certain hour. Protecting energy is not selfish, it is strategic. Part 2, skill compounding beats career loyalty. Many people in this age range feel stuck because they tied their identity to a role or company that no longer rewards loyalty. The solution is not to burn everything down. It is to start compounding skills that travel with you. Identify your leverage skill. A leverage skill has 3 qualities. It compounds with practice. It can be applied across industries. It increases your earning power per hour. Examples include writing clearly, managing projects, sales and negotiation, data analysis, teaching or explaining complex ideas, leading small teams effectively. You do not need 10. You need 1 primary and 1 supporting. The 2026 skill plan. Pick 1 skill to deepen over the next 24 months. Not casually, intentionally. That means weekly practice time on your calendar. Real-world application, not just courses. Feedback loops from people better than you. The goal is not mastery, it is market value. Someone who is 20% better than average and reliable is extremely valuable. Income expansion without burnout. At 35-55, the smartest income growth often comes from leverage, not hours. This might look like moving into a role with decision-making authority, consulting part-time using your existing experience, teaching or mentoring, creating a small, boring side income that compounds. Avoid businesses that require constant hustle. You do not need excitement. You need predictability. One extra $1,000 per month invested consistently can dramatically change retirement math. Part 3. Capital, finally. Once energy and income are stabilizing, money starts working better. The boring truth about catching up. There is no secret investment that fixes a late start. What works is consistent investing, broad diversification, long-time horizons, low fees. This is not exciting, it is effective. Focus on rate and duration. Two numbers matter more than anything else. Savings rate, years invested. If you cannot change the years already gone, you double down on the rate and the discipline. Many people underestimate what 15-20 years of steady investing can still do. Compounding does not care about your regrets. The anti-panic framework. Panic leads to bad decisions. The 2026 compounding plan is designed to reduce panic by increasing control. You are not trying to win. You are trying to stabilize, then improve. That means fewer big bets, more repeatable systems, clear rules for decisions. If an opportunity requires stress, leverage, and luck all at once, it is probably not for this season of life. A realistic 5-year vision. Forget retirement fantasy numbers for a moment. Ask instead, am I healthier than I was 5 years ago? Do I earn more per hour? Do I have more choices? Is my life calmer or more chaotic? If the answers are trending positive, you are not behind. You are compounding. What to do in the first 90 days? Momentum matters. In the next 3 months, lock in sleep and movement routines. Choose one skill to invest in. Automate one financial habit. Remove one unnecessary stressor. Do not add 10 things, add 4. Consistency beats intensity. The quiet advantage of starting now. People who start compounding in their late 30s, 40s, or early 50s have one advantage younger people often lack. They know what does not matter. They have lived through hype cycles. They have made mistakes. They are less impressed by shortcuts. This makes them dangerous in a good way. They build slowly. They keep going. Feeling behind is often a sign that you care. Caring, when paired with a realistic plan, is powerful. You do not need to become someone else. You need to keep promises to your future self, one small decision at a time. That is what compounds. If this helped you, subscribe to Legacy Finance. New videos every week on compounding income and building a life that lasts. You're not late. You're building a legacy. I'll see you in the next one.